Hey there, this is LaQuita with QuitaBugHandmaids.com. Thank you so much for joining me today for another Stampin' Up! Tutorial. So today I'm going to share with you my June free card kit featuring the Timeless Tropical Stamp Set. And I know you're thinking, now wait a minute LaQuita, you did this stamp set last year, actually in June, and yes I did. But I'm going to show you how just by changing the colors and the designer series paper, how you get a completely new look to the projects that I did last June featuring this stamp set. So I actually paired the set with the Pansy Petals designer series paper, and you are going to love these projects, you guys. And all you have to do to receive this free card kit as a gift in the mail from me to you is simply place a minimum $40 order in my online Stampin' Up! Store, and make sure you do it during the month of June because this kit's only available for the month of June, and then you'll receive this kit as a gift in the mail. So let's go ahead and jump right into today's video. So as you can see, your kit will come neatly packaged from me in a cello bag. There are envelopes included, and there is a printed PDF included inside as well that has a full color picture of the projects and then all of the measurements that I used to create each card. And just be careful as you open your kit because there are some embellishments on top, and these would be really hard to see if you dropped them on the floor. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started with the first card. So for card number 1, I'm going to use Evening Evergreen for the sentiment, and then I'm stamping the flower in Bumblebee. I'm going to go ahead and go with my sentiment first. So this is a piece of white cardstock that I have die cut using the stitched rectangle dies. I love these dies. So you get this really nice stitched border all around the edge. I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sentiment in Evening Evergreen. So this says, "Our friendship is timeless." And I'm just going to put that as close to the bottom as I can. Okay, that looks good. Now for the flower, I have already die cut the flower for you, so I'm going to show you how to stamp this, and I've showed you guys this before. So what you want to do is bring in your stamp, go ahead and ink up your stamp. And this is the perfect trick for stamping on pre-die cut pieces. And then you just want to flip this over, flip your die cut over, line it up. I think I've got it right there. And then take another block, put it right on top, and just stamp it down. And there you have it. It is perfectly stamped. All right, now let's go ahead and put this card together. All right, so for my card base, I have got a piece of Bumblebee cardstock, and again, all of the measurements are on the printed PDF that comes with the kit. And then I've got a layer of Evening Evergreen cardstock, and I'm going to put this beautiful piece of designer paper. This is from wow, my brain went completely blank. So this is from the Pansy Petals designer series paper. So I'm just going to add this on with my Stampin' Seal. I'm filming this video at 5 in the morning, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised that my brain isn't fully functioning yet. I have had coffee, but still a bit early for filming. Okay, got that on, and then I'm going to go ahead and add this onto, I think these colors look so pretty with the Bumblebee. I'm going to go ahead and add this onto my card front. Alrighty. Then I've got another strip. This is actually the reverse side of the leaf pattern, and I am just going to add this across the middle of my card. I think that looks good. And then I'll put some dimensionals on the back of my stitched rectangle. Get my backings off. Whoops. And then I'll go ahead, put that right in the middle. Okay, I think that looks good. And then a dimensional on the back of my beautiful flower. Actually, I think I might do a couple. Okay. And I'm going to put my flower, I'm just going to kind of rotate it around until I find, oh yeah, this is perfect to fit around the D and the H here on my sentiment. So right there looks good and it's centered. Press it in. And then to finish my card, so you'll have 5 of these opal embellishments, opal rounds included here in the kit. So I'm just gonna add one of these, whoopsies, right in the center of my card, or my flower, right there. And there is the finished card. Isn't that so pretty? I love these colors together. And let me just show you. So this was the design last year. So you can see what a difference it makes just changing the colors and changing the designer paper. It is a totally different look. And then I also elevated the flower instead of having it just flat on the card. So pretty. Okay, on to card number 2. All right, let's go ahead and do some stamping. So again, I've got a stitched piece of white cardstock using the rectangle stitch dies. I'm gonna stamp my sentiment in the pretty polished pink. And the sentiment says, "May your birthday be memorable." And I'm gonna tuck this all the way in the bottom left-hand corner, right about there. Very pretty. It's actually not totally straight. But that's all right. It's handmade. Then for my flower, I'm going to stamp in fresh freesia, and I'm using the same technique I showed a moment ago. Voila. And then same thing for these 2 pale papaya flowers. I've got my pale papaya ink. Just gonna ink it up, flip it over. Stamp it down. There you go. Okay, and then the last one, same thing. And I should have said this at the beginning, but you do have to rotate the flower images to make sure you're lining them up properly. I think I just assumed everyone knew that, but I should say that. Okay, I think I got it rotated correctly. And now stamp that one. There we go, beautiful. So just go slow when you're trying to line your flowers up. Go slow, there's no rush. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this together. So I've got Whisper White Thick. Actually, no, this is Basic White Thick. I finally made it to Basic White on my thick cardstock. So let me just give that a nice crease. Okay, then I'm going to add some fresh freesia, and I've got some more of that beautiful Petal Pansy Designer Series paper, and I'm just gonna add that on top with my Stampin' Seal. This fresh freesia is gorgeous, so pretty. Okay, and I'll go ahead and put this on my card front. We'll just center that up. Right there, looks good. I just thought this flower paired so well with this paper, because I'll be honest, I'm not gonna buy the bundle that goes with, or the bundle that coordinates with this paper. It's not really my favorite, but I loved it paired with this flower. I thought it was so pretty. Just shows you how you can mix and match everything. Then I've got some polished pink. Isn't this pink so pretty? I'm just gonna put this across the bottom here, the lower portion. I think I want it right about there, but let me see. Yeah, I think that's good. I might do just a smidgen higher. A smidgen. That is a thing. Okay, so right there, and then dimensionals on the back. Alrighty, backings off. And then I'll just put this, yep, I wanted a little bit of the designer paper showing on the right and then also along the bottom, just like that. And then I'm gonna put my flower. How do I want my flower? I guess I want it there, and I am going to do my flower flat. I'm not gonna press yet because I want to make sure that I like that. And then I'm gonna put a dimensional on the back of each of these. And let's see. Ooh, that's so pretty and cheerful. Ah, I love these colors. Sure, I think I like that. Press. And then I'm coming in with some opal rounds here, and I'm just gonna add one in the center of each flower. Okay, and there you have the finished card. Isn't that so pretty? And you can see that little bit of shimmer from those opal rounds. And let me show you the original. So here is the card from last June. So you can see, I mean, totally different. This is so bright and sunny. I just love how this turned out. So there you have it. Okay, on to the third and final card. All right, so I've got my 2 pieces to stamp. I stamp my sentiment in Bumblebee ink. And the sentiment says, rest and relax. You deserve it. I think this card would be great for a retirement card. That sentiment's perfect. So I'll just stamp that right here, off to the left. Okay, looks good. And then for my little palm trees, this is actually cut from Soft Succulent. I'm gonna stamp on top in Evening Evergreen. And same little trick for stamping on the pre-die cut pieces. So let me just ink this up. Doo-doo. Oh my goodness, it's gonna look so pretty on here. And then just flip it over. I don't know where to hold it. Very carefully. I'm actually just resting my finger on the edge of the stamp here so that I can keep my hand steady. I'm so nervous. Yes, there we go. Just go slow, like I said, go slow, no rush. That way you get it lined up. There we go. Flip it over. Oh, that is so pretty. I love it. And just so you guys know, I'm making this kit for the very first time right now. I don't have any samples. I'm using my samples from last year as my guide. I have not like put any of these cards together before, so I'm seeing it for the first time along with you. Okay, so basic white thick card base again. Give it a nice crease. And then I've got some Blackberry Bliss cardstock, and I'm gonna layer another piece of that Petal Pansy Petals Designer Series paper on top. I don't know why I cannot get this name right for this designer paper. Pansy Petals. Yeah, Pansy Petals. Hey. Okay, just center that up. Put it down. Okay, and then I'll put it onto my card front. Dee. I'm loving this kit. So cute. Okay, so, all right, make sure I put that. Yeah, anyways, okay. The other day I did do a card backwards and I didn't realize, so I was completely finished. So that's why I was checking. Got nervous. Okay, so now we can add these pieces on. So I'm gonna start first with this piece of gold foil. Just put a little bit of adhesive onto the back. Ooh, I'm so hungry. My stomach just growled. Sorry if you heard that. So hungry. And I'm gonna line this up with the edge of my Blackberry Bliss. I'm gonna scoot it up no, I'm gonna put it right about here. Yes. Line that up with the edge of my Blackberry Bliss. Okay. Then I'm gonna take this piece and put some adhesive along the bottom. So this is actually the reverse of that piece. And I'm just gonna put this I'm gonna leave a little bit. Do I want to leave a little bit showing? Hold on, let me decide. I'm gonna make this decision right now with you. Oh, actually, I like that. So I put the gold foil, I butted it up to the edge of the Blackberry Bliss, and now I'm putting the designer paper, I put it over here to the left to the edge of the other piece of designer paper, and I'm going to press that in just like that. That looks very pretty. And then I will add my sentiment across in the center. What a fun design element. So it's slightly different from last year's card with how I just spaced that out, but still very similar. Okay, press that down. Then I'm going to add on my tree, my palm trees. So I'm going to do 2 dimensionals. And then I'm actually going to put a little bit of liquid glue. Ugh, got the little goober there on me. A little bit of liquid glue down here on the base of the trees, just so that they stick flat and they're not like poking up from those dimensionals. So I'm gonna pop these right about there. Oh my goodness, that is so cute. And then I've got my last opal round here, and I'm gonna put that ooh, let's see. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with it right here. Okay, so there is the finished card. That's really pretty. Ah, this makes me want to go on vacation. I love this. So, so pretty. So you can see this is the original card. Totally different. Such a different look and vibe and energy to it. I love it. Okay, so there it is, you guys. Those are the completed cards. I absolutely love it. I think it's so fun and colorful, bright. I just love it. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed today's tutorial. And don't forget, you can receive this kit as a free gift in the mail from me to you by simply placing a minimum $40 order in my online Stampin' Up! Store. That's $40 before tax and shipping. So thank you guys so, so much. And thank you so much to everyone who's already ordered from me during the month of June. So remember, this kit is only available for the month of June 2021. So thank you again, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll be back again very soon with another tutorial. Bye now.